Martha, standing on your feet, everybody standing. Martha, what are you doing? Mary, you didn't hear Jesus is coming. Oh, Jesus is coming? Oh, he's coming to the house. And I don't let, you know, we don't have company. And the house ain't clean. Mary, you better grab you a mop or something. I don't have no lazy people. Oh, no, she didn't. You better. Here's Martha. Martha's cleaning and she's cooking and she's doing it. She's trying to get everything perfect. Everything perfect. Because in Martha's mind, appearances are what it's all about. And while Martha's fixing stuff up, here's Mary. Mary, we got to fix the house up so it looks good when Jesus gets here. And Mary's sitting there saying, I'm just sitting waiting for him. Why? Mary, why are you sitting doing nothing? Because Mary understood you can clean, you can scrub, you can make things look pretty. But when Jesus walks in the house, he knows the real issue. You can put makeup on and put a dress on and nice shoes and come into church and look like you have it together. But Mary understood when Jesus walks, he knows. He knows what you did last night. He knows the stuff you're dealing with in your life. He knows. And when you know he knows, you stop worrying about what people think. And you just sit at his feet and say, you know I'm a mess. You know I got some issues. You know where I was last night. You know that I cussed in the car here. You know I'm about to leave my wife. You know. So I just sit at your feet. And I let you work on me. You understand that you come here? Somebody told me recently, they said, Bishop, I will go to church when I get my life together. I don't want to be a hypocrite. I don't want to go to church and not be doing the things I'm supposed to. I said, you're wrong. See, we've preached such a messed up message that people feel like they can't get here till they have it together. Baby, you can't get it together till you get here. Stop telling folks we don't have sinners in the church. You sitting next to one right now. Ain't no adulterers in my church. Ain't no homosexuals in my church. Ain't no lies in my church. That's a church I don't want to go to. Because when I need someone to pray for me, I need someone to pray for me that knows what I've been through. I don't need them calling for judgment. I need them calling for mercy. If you ain't never been, made no mistakes, or never been through nothing, don't pray for me. I need someone to say, God, you brought me out, bring him out. You help me, help him. Heschel said, I love this curse. I love it. My feet were praying. My feet were praying. You can pray by feeding the hungry. You can pray by getting involved in this church Monday through Saturday. You can pray by giving. You can pray by picking somebody up. You can pray by sacrificing. The prophet said, what's in your barrel is too much because God can't be all. Now, I'm not asking you to empty out your bank account today, but I have to ask you to give. Now, the reason I'm going to ask you to give is not because any other reason than giving is the ultimate act of worship, because money is what's given to us in exchange for time, and time is the definitive factor of a person's life. So money equals life. Got it? When you give, you're giving your life. Do you understand that? Your boss gave you money because you gave a part of your life to them to make them successful. So when we come to church, we tell God, I want to give you part of my life. And it begins by the sacrifice of what's in my pocket, what's in my wallet. Because I am exchanging it. I'm bringing it to you so that you can be my all. I'm giving you something. See, I'll never get that time back. I'll never get those years. I'll never get that moment back. You can't get time back. But God can add time to the end of your... You don't hear me. I can't get the days back that I lost. But God can give me new days to make me forget yesterday. He can give me better days to outweigh my bad days. Hear me. Some of you in here today, it's been years since you've given sacrificially. It's been years since you have written a large check. Some of you own businesses and they haven't been doing good. Some of you are successful in work and things went wrong and you haven't. And so as a result, you've stopped giving or stopped sacrificing. You want to do, but you just don't have to do. But sometimes you need to kickstart. Sometimes you need to take something and give it, to place yourself back in that place to experience the things that you used to experience before. Sometimes you need to give something that you can't afford to give, so that you can remember what it was like to sacrifice. Do you remember years ago? Do you remember when you used to give and it was everything? Do you remember when you used to give and had to pray you had gas to go home? Y'all don't remember? See, I came up in the PAW and we would go to youth conferences. Iona Locke would be preaching, Bishop Wagner and people, and we'd drive 120 miles on a car on empty and put all our money in the little offering they had there and speak in tongues the whole way home on empty and see God take our little hoopty. Y'all don't remember the time. Y'all believe you suffering now because you ain't got enough money to fill your Mercedes up or your Volvo up. And there was a time you was driving a Pinto and prayed nobody hit you from behind. Mad now because you haven't bought a new suit in a while and the 10 suits you got. Didn't remember the times. You know, I learned, I got one suit now. I lost everything. I got one suit, but I learned how you could put a tie, different shirt, change that tie up. Sometimes put your shirt out, take the jacket, wear it with jeans. Tell people you're just trying to be cool, but you're just trying to be, you just desperate, that's all. Remember when your mama, you had one couch, but every now and then she'd take a sheet and cover the couch and put a different pillow on it, and you got a new couch. No, it's the same old couch. There are people here who've never given $1,000. There are people here who've never given $100. There are people here who've never given $200. I need you to give something you've never given before. Something that cost you. I need you to walk out of this building and know it's gone. See, if you go tomorrow, how do you know it's sacrificial? It's a sacrifice when it's missing. If your life goes on as normal, you haven't given enough. If you don't miss a meal, if everything keeps going normal, you ain't given enough. You've only given enough when you go to do something tomorrow and say, oops, well, we're going to have to put that on layaway. Or tell the children, y'all ain't buying lunch this week. We making peanut butter and jelly. Do you understand that your life, see, when you give something, it must alter your life if you want your life altered. A true sacrifice changes how you live so you can change how you live. A true sacrifice changes how you live. Everybody, nobody leaving, nobody disrespecting the presence of God. See, the offering is the most holy part because it is the time that we tell God corporately how much we love Him. When we walk out of those doors, how we share our light with the world is how we tell Him. But today, we tell Him how much we love Him, not by how loud we shouted or how much we ran, but how much we give.